Who will it be? Will it be number 1, Popular Arm, from the number 1 position? Maybe Gammalite, the tough terror from Terang. He's going to have a hard job. Bruce Clark will be behind him. Will it be number 5, Delightful Lady, the undisputed Queen of the North? Maybe number 6, Armalite, the horse that all New Zealand is behind tonight? Or Bonnie's Chance, who's drawn the second row? Well, commentator for tonight's Inter-Dominion Grand Final is Reg Clapp.
They go in good pace on with the mobile. Moving down to the start, they're just about there. Racing this time. Gaffer Benson and Hedges in a Dominion Grand Final feel their way to a great dispatch. Popular Arm going for the lead. And Peter Wolven is shooting Armalite up to have it on to the first bend, and behind them Gammalite. They're followed then by Dundas, and El Regale is broken up and Ben. They're followed further back by Delightful Lady. A length and a quarter away to Bonnie's Chance, followed by Deep Hook Expects and Rain Girl. They're followed second last by My and One Dice Made is at the rear. But Popular Arm, not to be denied, has taken the lead. Gammalite has dropped in to get the trail, and 3 back of the inside is Ben. Out facing the breeze now with 2,200 to go with the favourite Armalite. They're followed down on the inside by El Regale, running third on the fences Dundas. They're followed a length and a quarter away by Delightful Lady, getting nicely placed to the outside of Rain Girl. A length and a quarter, Bonnie's Chance. Down on the inside is My. On its outside, Deep Hook Expects and One Dice Made it brings up the rear. They're 2,000 metres out of the Grand Final, and Popular Arm the leader. The other Australian contender, Gammalite, it gets the trail. 3 back of the inside is Dundas. The favourite Armalite is left out facing the breeze. Down on the inside is El Regale. Ben has got itself nicely placed in the 1-1, and down on the inside is Rain Girl. Our neck away on the outside, Delightful Lady. A length and a quarter, Bonnie's Chance. On the inside of Bonnie's Chance is My. Another length away, Deep Hook Expects and One Dice Made at the rear. About 15 lengths off the pace. They stream down the back straight with 1,600 to go. And it's Popular Arm. A length and a quarter, Gammalite getting a dream trail at the moment. A length away on the outside to Armalite. 3 back of the inside is Dundas. 1 out and 1 back is Ben. Down on the inside is El Regale. A length away, Delightful Lady. Down its inside is Rain Girl. Half a length of Bonnie's Chance, improving a shade, followed by Deep Hook Expects. Down on the inside of Deep Hook Expects is My, and One Dice Made it brings up the rear. On to the 1,200 metres mark they come, and Popular Arm the leader. A length and a quarter, Gammalite getting every chance. Armalite's had a hard one out facing the breeze, and 3 back of the inside is Dundas. Graham Reeks is giving Ben every chance of the 1-1. Down the inside is El Regale. Delightful Lady travelling well, and so is Bonnie's Chance. Down on the inside of those to Rain Girl. They're followed by Deep Hook Expects and My, and One Dice Made at the rear. They're 1,000 metres out in the Grand Final, and Popular Arm is still the leader. More pace on now with a length and a quarter, Gammalite. On the outside, Armalite is still facing the breeze. Down on the inside is Dundas. Ben has had a charmed run on the fence to El Regale. They're followed a length and a quarter, Delightful Lady. Down its inside is Rain Girl. Bonnie's Chance is starting to get into second gear. 2 lengths away then to One Dice Made. Round the outside of Deep Hook Expects and My. Down the back straight they go, and Popular Arm is about to be attacked by Gammalite. He can't get near him. 3 back of the inside is Dundas. On the outside is Armalite, then Ben. They're followed down on the inside again by El Regale. Gary Hilly is sending Delightful Lady round the outside now. They're followed then by Rain Girl on the outside. Bonnie's Chance, she's only struggling. In fact, she's broken up. And the field, they come past the 400. But the Victorian contender, Popular Arm, has gone away by 2 lengths from Gammalite. Round the outside, Delightful Lady. She's 5 lengths off the pace. Followed then by Armalite, who's just not to be going too well. Past the 200 comes Popular Arm. Gammalite goes out after him now, about 3 lengths away. Delightful Lady. Through on the inside is Armalite. Popular Arm running around as Gammalite. He takes the lead from Popular Arm. Delightful Lady finishing well, but she's far too. Gammalite, Popular Arm, Delightful Lady and Armalite. But Gammalite just won the final. Popular Arm is second, Delightful Lady third. On the inside is Armalite. They're followed by Ben. Further back then we saw Deep Hook Expects and Rain Girl. They're followed by Dundas. Down the inside, Bonnie's Chance. They're followed then by El Regale. And My actually pulled up at the rear of the field.
In magnificent style. Great performance, and I'm sure the boys at the Bowman's Hotel in Terang will be more than excited now. They'll be shouting wildly because it was a good performance from the horse from Terang and Gammalite. He's done it, and he's done it well. Leo O'Connor said before the series started that our horse would be right on the night, and he was surely right. Number 2, Gammalite. So Bruce Clark came over from Australia. The horse has been driven by a number of drivers in his Sydney racing and across in Western Australia and Perth. And now he's in the situation that Bruce is reunited with him and has driven him on this track. Bruce Clark.
Well, congratulations. You save it for the big ones, don't you? You came here and got the Auckland Cup, and now it's the Inter-Dominion Final. We were thinking that we might not see you here in the winner's circle. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
That's it.
Good idea.
Well, Bruce,
Yeah.
you seem to get what was the perfect position behind the Popular Arm there.
Yeah, certainly, yes. As I said before, I had to be close to the lead to have a chance because we'd run against Popular Arm before and he can run along and run it really solid. And well, we had the drop on him and Vinny went for home at the...
Well, as you made the turn here, just what was happening there?
Well, Vinny started to run off the fence at that stage a little bit, but I had thought that perhaps we would have went up the inside of the horse, you know, looking at the race beforehand, but I couldn't wait for the chance because I thought, now I'm going to the outside. And that's what I did.
How did you feel at this stage?
Oh, I felt really good.
When were you really confident? Not till the winning post?
Oh, well, once I'd got beside Vinny and I'd headed Popular Arm off, I thought, now they won't run him down from here.
What's it like to beat Popular Arm?
Oh, well, it's great because this is only the second time we've done it. He's always had the edge on us over home, and it's great to turn the tables.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, here you are. You've won the Inter-Dominion Final, and how do you feel now it's all over, Bruce?
Oh, certainly. This is the most exciting time in trotting for me, anyway.
So it should be congratulations again.
Thanks very much, Barry.
Bruce Clark, the driver of Gammalite and the winner of the Inter-Dominion Grand Final here at Alexandra Park in Auckland. Leo O'Connor, the happy owner of Gammalite, and Maureen O'Connor have travelled a long way, and I think they've travelled far enough to speak to Barry.
Leo O'Connor, how does that feel now?
That feels pretty good.
Oh, I bet it does too.
It's been a very happy hunting ground for us.
Yes, as it was.
You've got some great horses. It's a great pleasure to beat good horses.
Were you a little worried at the way Gammalite performed on the earlier nights?
Not the slightest bit. I thought his run last Saturday night was the best run of the carnival. Probably better than tonight.
So you were confident before going into tonight's race?
Without being overconfident.
Right. I said to Bruce, you do come over here and win the big ones, don't you?
Well, they're the ones to win.
Right, they are. Well,
He
congratulations.
seems to know when they're on, doesn't he?
Well, Leo O'Connor, I'll let you go and get the presentation now from the Prime Minister. Congratulations.
It's a great night. Thank you.
So two Gammalite now parading there in front of the crowd, as he did a little over a year ago when he won the Auckland Cup. Okay, dividends are now available. New Zealand dividends available now on the 83 final.
And on course and the New Zealand TAB, the official result, 2 Gammalite, $7.05 for the win, $2.05 for the place, 1 Popular Arm for second, $1.85, 5 Delightful Lady for third, $1.60. Those, of course, all for $1. Gammalite, $7.05 and $2.05. Popular Arm, $1.85. Delightful Lady, $1.60. Official TAB dividends for New Zealand in the Inter-Dominion Placing Grand Final.
Goodness gracious me, what a final. Well, Armalite tried very hard to pull back the gap. She couldn't do it. Delightful Lady, a tremendous run to run into third place. And Popular Arm, as honest as ever in second money. But there was nothing stopping Gammalite tonight. He was well suited by the distance. And really, I suppose the early nights, John, wouldn't have suited him. 1,600 metres, 2,200 metres. It had to be the big one tonight.
Without a doubt, this was the one that Leo O'Connor, Ray Wisby and Bruce Clark had come over to win. They prepared the horse to perfection, as Leo said. Great run last Saturday night, just to be tipped off by Delightful Lady in the last stride. He stripped a fit horse tonight. He got a superb run, and Bruce Clark had to move on him probably a little earlier than he wanted to, but over the last 50 metres there was only one horse in it, and he won it very comfortably by about a length and a half.
So Gammalite parading now prior to the official presentation. The Tongan police band have just marched down the straight and are now assembled. Continental Guards are there too, the marching team. And presentation about to start. Mr. Ron Robertson, the President of the Auckland Trotting Club.
Congratulate the connections, the owners, the trainer, driver of Gammalite. As we do the second horse, Popular Arm, but equally there's a very, very warm feeling in this Auckland crowd for that wonderful horse that ran third. And if we see some more of her at Alexandra Park, well, that'll be great for trotting. My hearty congratulations to the owners, trainers, drivers of Gammalite. And now I've got to present all kinds of things here, and if someone will tell me what they are, then I'll be only too happy to present them. What have we got? Which is which? Grand Final Cup? Yep. Okay. Mr. O'Connor.
And so the presentation now of the various trophies. First of all, the Inter-Dominion Grand Trophy, the cup that the Gold Cup, being presented to Mr. Leo O'Connor, the owner and trainer of Gammalite. There's the horse.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. I reckon it's a great night. Mr. Robertson and your committee for putting on the Inter-Dominion, and all our Australian friends who followed us over, and those who couldn't come, sent their telegrams, phone calls and whatnot. Thank you very much. I was over here last year and was lucky enough to win the Cup. And while I was here, I was in Christchurch a little earlier too, and I saw the best of New Zealand's horses. And I did know before we started tonight, it was probably the best field we've ever ran a horse in. Without being overconfident, I did feel very confident from barrier draw 2. We'd had a bit of luck there. And after last Saturday's night's run here, although the great lady did beat us, I felt that we would turn the tables on her tonight. And I was very pleased to be able to beat a mare with such a reputation. It'll be a long time before you see another one here. I hope it's not too long. My mate Ray Wisby and his wife Faye. Ray has been training the horse and helping me over here. And we've had a great season. Someday this horse should get to $1 million, and that would be a great thing for the horse, all those concerned with him, and for trotting. So let's hope that somewhere along the line we'll win another few races and just get to that magical $1 million. I'd like to thank Bruce very much for his drive. He's driven a lot of good races. He knows his horse perfectly. He knows him, I know him, Ray knows him. And that's the way you win races. You can't win races if you don't know the horse. He's a very, very good horse. There was a lot of very good horses in that race. Some of them probably didn't run up to their expectations, and for those, you have my sympathy. But I wouldn't like you to beat me. I've got a lot of friends in New Zealand. I've got a lot of friends all over Australia also. And all of those who wish us well, follow us around, ring us up, interstate, overseas. It's very much appreciated. The greatest thrill of racing a good horse is to see the pleasure that others get out of it and the pleasure you get yourself. Now, I better get off this thing. But before I go, I nearly forgot poor old Bob Clark. Bob put up with me last year. We won the Cup here. He's got a very good setup out at Ardmore, and I went through his photos on the wall, and he didn't have one of Gammalite. We won the Cup from there last year. I'll tell you what, he'll have won of the Inter-Dominion, I can tell you that. And thanks very much, Bob and Jean, and also Peter and Heather Wilson. Thank you very much.
So Mr. Leo O'Connor, the happy owner of Gammalite. He's not a bad speaker, old Leo. He gave us a good speech last time for the Auckland Cup coverage, and he's just offered the same here for this Inter-Dominion Grand Final. He has proved himself. He's actually just doing his parade now, John, on the track, and he's really been so tough, and I think that really was what was required in a race like that, because it was that sort of race.
Oh, without a doubt. You don't...
Over the years. Well, Leo O'Connor, we finally got you in here with us, and we heard quite a bit in that speech. You were thanking everyone, but you never thanked the fellows at Terang. I was very disappointed for you, for the boys in Bowman's Hotel.
Well, we didn't forget them. We've been laughing ever since we got here looking at the film. Yes, you blokes that were on it, thanks for the laugh.
Leo O'Connor, obviously it is a thrilling moment. What's the sort of program now for a horse like Gammalite? You mentioned about $1 million. He's getting so much closer to that now. What will be the program for him when you go back?
Oh, well, he's going to have a bit of a break, Phil. He's been up a fair while. He's had a fair bit of racing. He's thriving on it. We'll give him a bit of a let up, and maybe somewhere along the line we can get into a race where he can get a little bit closer.
There's obviously not much racing here in New Zealand until the New Zealand Cup Carnival, but now that you've brought him here 3 times, 2 successes, are we going to see you back again soon?
Yes, if the programs are suitable and he's going well, he'll be back.
What's the celebration going to be tonight, Leo? Have you decided where you're going and what are you doing?
We made no plans. Our plans were made to catch an early plane in the morning. We just had to wait tonight to get the money.
Well, I suppose after such a long career as a top 2-year-old and 3-year-old, 4-year-old, as he's developed, it must be very, very appropriate that he has finally won the Inter-Dominion final as well, to add to his long list of finals. What other race do you think you'd like to win now, knowing you've got that one in the bag?
Oh, well, really, that's the pinnacle, I think, of a horse's career in Inter-Dominion, providing he's won a lot of other good races against good horses. And, well, we'll just plug along and take with any decent race comes along. If we can win one, we'll win it.
Leo, kind of finally, do you enjoy coming to New Zealand?
I do. It has its drawbacks naturally. It's a long way from home, but we've got a lot of friends over here. We've brought a lot with us. And